Hey, welcome in everyone. Happy Thursday. How's it going tonight? Um, Kathy should be here in just a few minutes. Let me get some of this set up here. Maya, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Long time no see, guys. Feel like it's been forever. We didn't do a live last week because we were on live with Nurse Flipper. Had a great show over there. Encourage you to go back and see it if you didn't get to see it. Had a good time with Ben from Ready Set Resell. Kelly, Artful Journey. Kathy went and got us Dutch Bros.
Someone cut me in line. I know. How rude. But hey, I drafted some items, so we're good. Okay.
All right. Yeah, a little pick-me-up.
A little.
Cookie dough. It's more like a dessert. Smooches to Reese. You know, no coffee for Reese Bear. Smooches to Reese.
Oops, I have it all loud. Okay.
So, Kathy, you got some listings you want to do tonight, yeah?
Yep, at least 10.
Maya says, I'm waiting for the storms to roll in. We're just on tornado watch right now. But I think the rain should start in the middle of the night. Ooh.
Is this Florida
watch. We've gotten some drastically colder weather today than the past few days. It's been nice.
Happy I got to wear a sweatshirt.
Yeah, so totally sweater weather. Sweater weather.
Do you want to put a thingy on Instagram?
Yeah. You want to take a pic? Want Reese to be in it?
Reese, how's he gonna be in it?
Yeah.
How am I gonna get Reese in it?
Oh, he's too old. We're matching.
Okay. Ew, I don't like it. I gotta do it again. Okay, but I don't want people looking at us. Do it right here. We're doing it.
We'll do it in the no man's land.
I don't like it. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Awkward selfies.
We're not posting anything because these are stupid. Just don't move. Just be where you are. But smile, though.
But you told me to freeze.
Oh my gosh, my hair looks crazy. Okay, we're not posting it. Thanks for being here without seeing it on my Instagram.
Lynn says, hi from Southern Illinois over at DeCamper's Great Finds. How you doing tonight? She says, no, I'm in MD, Maryland, right? Not Mained.
Mained?
But the storm was in Florida a couple days ago. So is it like working its way up the coast? Yeah, I think it will be going up the entire coast.
Right, turn my screen on. Turn my screen on, sir.
Reese has had enough of us. He's out of here.
The boys were sneaking into something. When I walked in, like they
what could they
ran.
be sneaking into?
I don't know. They're probably getting ice cream.
Your screen's good, safe?
Super safe.
Super safe. Debbie Russo. Hi, guys. How's it going, Debbie? Good to see you. My camera's all off center there. Cody Thomas. Evening, guys. The wife and myself have started our own little reselling business. Question for you two. Your stuff's on. I turn it on. I'll check it. Regarding jeans, how do you list if the jeans are smaller than the size on the tag? Thanks. So what we do is what Kathy does is she'll list what the size that they have it as, but then she'll also put the measurements in the listing. And if it's, would you say if it was like obviously different, you would kind of make a note to say see measurements, or how would you handle that if it's, because there's always some variation.
Like, how do you know it's small? I guess. Like, I'll do it if like our kid wore it and I know it fit them differently, but usually, yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Like, how would you know it fits?
Say the
small?
tag says it's men's 32, and it's longer than 16 waist laying flat, or shorter than. Would you just put the measurement there? Actually, he's gonna
probably, yeah. Like, I don't know that I would necessarily say anything.
But what if instead of it being 16, it was like 18?
I don't know that I would say anything.
No? All right, I think they're good on their internet now. Maya says, Cody, I always just put the size on the tag, then include measurements in the description. Some people will put the measurements in parentheses in the title. Okay. I do think it's important to have them actually typed out personally, because, as you know, some people do photograph the measurements, but if it's in the description or in the title or anything like that, it is searchable. If somebody's searching for 32 by 32 pants or whatever, it will help find that item versus the image.
I mean, I guess I sometimes say fit small, but I mean, I feel like it's subjective.
That's a subjective, terminology.
So.
Reese is he's retired for the evening. Make sure you include if it's hemmed. Yeah. If you could tell that there's an obvious hem, that's kind of one of the things that we try to avoid if it's hemmed, but, or like if it's cut off, obviously. I don't know.
Usually if it's hemmed, I'll say it in big bold letters in the title, hemmed.
In the title, yeah. But you try to avoid those. But sometimes they slip through. Yeah. That is a sweet one. Sweet coffee. I don't even think it qualifies as a coffee. It's a milkshake. There he is. What'd you do? Trying to get carrots from the boys or something? Yeah, no problem, Cody. Kathy will be here at listing for the next hour or so. Couple hours. If you want to see how she does it. Definitely put the size tag and the item specifics. A lot of people don't know their own measurements. Totally list it as what it is, and then have that added bonus of the measurements in the description. Because if you don't list it as what the tag says, they could ding you for an item not as described. Believe it or not.
I'll just photograph our screen for my story instead of our.
Why don't you turn your face and get a selfie of the screens behind you?
What?
Like pointing at the microphone, like, come join live. I
I don't get what you mean.
Like turn your back like this.
Why don't you mind your own business?
I'll mind my own business. Debbie says, I liked my jeans, Kathy. I told my friend a dog got a hold of me with a hole on him. Just say it was Reese.
This is blurry.
For Poshmark specifically, you will definitely lose an INED if you don't list the tag size. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm distracted doing this.
Maya's example is I had a buyer open a case recently saying the shorts were larger than the tag size 27, but I won the case because it was listed as a size 27, which was the tag. Yeah, you kind of have to think about it from Poshmark's perspective if they have to get in, if they have to intervene or whatever. They're going to look at the tag because that's what's sewn into the pants. Guess I'm not done with their Nintendo stuff. The kids had their first not full week of school. They have tomorrow off. They have an assessment day. So we're giving them a little extra screen time tonight. Exactly. The customer service reps don't take too much time on each case. They just see the size listed and check the photo. They try to stick to the basics, right? Makes sense. So what you listing?
Some Patagonia, some Crocs, this Jelly Cat. What about you?
I'm actually trying to figure out how to go through all the comments on the spreadsheet videos to find out what requests are and stuff.
Why don't we ask the people in the chat?
Well, I mean, this is not everybody here uses the spreadsheet, but I think I found a way to use ChatGPT to compile a list, but I have to scrape all the comments off, which ChatGPT doesn't do. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. You guys listing anything fun out there? Any cool sales lately? Avoiding any storms? Tornadoes? Maya says, my sales on clothing has been pretty slow, mainly listing and selling my anime stuff. Does anime stuff do pretty good? Is it like your personal stuff? Emmy and Al, what's going on? Welcome in tonight. How's it going? Be glad when all the large figures are gone. Absolutely hate cutting boxes and resizing. That is a pain. Kathy always has me do it. Stuff from personal collection. Collecting when you were 10. Wow. Jen, LA Jen was here. What's going on? How was the mini vacation? It was alright. We went to. We haven't seen them since we went to.
We weren't here last week.
Great Wolf Lodge. Yeah, we were on with Kat, Nurse Flipper, and Ben. Ready, Set, Resell. And Antique Nomad. I forgot George. Was that his name?
Was George.
All amazing people. Highly recommend checking out the video if you haven't seen it. Generally sells well, but lately I've gotten so many low balls. People complaining they are broke. I'm too broke, but I want to buy this. Will you take 10%? People wanting to put the item on hold until they're paid.
I have someone offering me like 25 right now on a Harley shirt on eBay, but like it already has an active offer, so it's like a hassle for me to. I can't send another offer unless I delist, relist, or I can probably edit the listing. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's just a hassle, but it's only at like 29 something. I'm like, just buy it. It's $4. Like you've been asking me for days at this point. And then someone else asked if I would like do $15.50 on a pair of shoes that's like $16.96. Like, it's not that I wouldn't. It's too much of a hassle for me to even change it.
Posh has been pretty slow for me for August. July was actually really good. eBay has been good though. All right. Things have slowed down, but I think people are broke. Yeah, there was a huge stock crash the other day, right? I think it's kind of recovered since then, but just Posh for me. eBay's been great. Nice. Could you send an offer through messages? With that one guy, the Harley shirt or whatever. He's just not.
No, it's saying there's already an active offer.
Yeah. What'd y'all get from Dutch Bros? I've always get the Dutch Bros Annihilator.
I just got cold brew with soft top.
I got the fattest thing on the menu. It's the seasonal, it's cookie dough. Cookie dough something, right? It's like cookie dough ice cream, basically. It's the best tasting thing I've ever had there. But if they didn't have it, I told her to give me it. I was typing out, give me an Annihilator if they don't have it. But then she's like, they got it. So I got it. I think you could do that as long as they haven't maxed out their offers. Is that when it wouldn't let you do it? If they've maxed out their offers? Or is it if it's got another offer on somebody else?
It's just like I probably sent an offer, so like it doesn't expire for like 2 days or something. So,
Julie, hello. How you doing? we don't have a Dutch Bros here. I think we recently just got them, didn't we? They're not too old here. It's the closest coffee shop we have to our house. That's a drive-through. In that case, maybe they have to decline the offer you sent first.
They're just not getting the shirt, or they're gonna.
It's like, it's already too much work, right? That may work. The other day, a buyer sent me an angry message complaining the item was priced too high. I went to offer page and they declined the offer that I sent out. Then there was an option to send them an offer in messages, but they were rude, so I didn't.
Yeah, sometimes it lets me, so. Like, this is what it's saying right now for that one. No.
Al says, I run markdown sales for old inventory and people send offers for like $1 less than they already 50% marked off items. So silly. So people just really have to feel like they're getting a discount or that they decided the price, right? Like, I won. Like a power move. I'm very impressed you remembered I am Al. Way to go, Chris. I'm terrible with names. Yeah. Remember you mentioned it. And it's your daughter is Emmy or something? I could be wrong there. I probably am. My memory only works so much. Mama with a camera. Lori, what's going on? From Ohio. Excuse me. From Ohio. So nailed it? All right. Lori says, Kathy, I thought of you this week. I'm in Ohio, and the first 2 thrifts I went were complete failures. So I went to the Once Upon a Child and scored some kids' shoes.
Yay. I saw you just went to... You went to the bins for the first time, too? Ooh. Did I just see that in your story?
Bonus, they didn't weigh much. Were you flying out there? First time at the bins was today? Nice. How what did she say?
I don't think she loved it.
Yes, we flew here. My youngest is training ballet in Columbus, Ohio. Actually, I did enjoy the bins. It was fun, but definitely unique. If I wasn't flying, I would have bought quite a bit more than I did. That's when you gotta start thinking, how much can I ship? Pack a box and ship back. Ballet. How far from home is Columbus, Ohio? Maya says, I went to a regular Goodwill for the first time in probably close to a year. I was surprised they brought the prices down a little bit. I feel like they have to wise up at some point, right?
Oh, nice. I showed you those Doc Martens today.
Yeah. Some
Now
raggedy
I bought
Doc Martens.
5 or 6 pairs of shoes for around $10 a pair today. So that's fine, but anything more than that is a little too much to me.
Have you had a movie night in the room with the new couch yet? No, we need to get a TV.
Don't have a TV yet.
Yeah, we don't have it yet. But I think we're gonna watch Despicable Me 4 with the kiddos. We'll see. It's got bad Rotten Tomato reviews, so maybe not. Maybe we'll find a different movie. They also started doing 20% off coupons if you donate. That's not bad. Like, donate one thing, you get 20% off. I think it'd be a 15+ hour drive. Oof. Is it like you're all the way in? You're 15 hours away. Is it a class, or is it like a ballet meet? I wish we had a Ben's close to me. My Goodwill is not super expensive for clothes. Shoes, they get a little crazy. Love it when they get a little crazy. I wonder do they ship off? Do you think they ship off like these Goodwills that don't have a bins nearby? All the extra? Do you think it goes to a bin somewhere? Or do they just take it right to a landfill there?
I have no idea.
Mine does that. I always have my 20% coupon. I use clothes people have given me that I stockpile in my garage. Just take a small bag after every thrift trip. Nice. So you just always have a 20% off. They ship it to the bins in SLC. SLC.
Salt Lake City?
Salt Lake City? I never would have thought of that, but it makes sense. It's a week-long training, 9 to 4 every day. Ooh. That's got to be tough. On the legs. That's like leg day every day. The Goodwills here are priced quite a bit less than at home. Clothes aren't individually priced, so they set a price for each type. I wish ours did that. I would probably go a lot more if it was like shirts are $3. Although they'd probably price them like shirts are $10. One semi-truck 3 times a week. A whole semi-truck 3 times a week. And resellers are the problem. Ours is like that. Mama with a camera. I've always been jealous of those kinds of price models for thrift stores. I don't think we have a single one that does that here.
So in our video comments, people were saying this looks like the Taylor Swift coat that she was wearing, but like I don't know where I can even say that without it being like spammy or keyword. I don't know. Would I say it in the description or not doing that?
Desktop there. Swifty.
It's not like obviously the same or anything, but
Swifty dupe. Folklore. They fluctuate based on seasons, so RN right now long sleeves and sweaters are $4.99, but shorts are $6.99. Jeans are $7.99. When fall comes, shorts will be $4.99 and the sweaters will be $7.99. $7.99 for jeans? I'd faint. Lori says here in Ohio it was $9.99 for a pair of jeans, and that's great compared to Florida. Oh, plus your coupon, yeah. If it's on Poshmark, you could probably put a photo over. May not be good for eBay. Folklore. Is that with the asterisks in there? Is that something specific? FOLKL asterisks. RE. So Folklore is one of her albums.
Yeah. That's what I should put in the title or just in
That's
the
what
description.
Kelly was saying, but she said it with an asterisk instead of an O. Oh. Oh, you're saying use the asterisk so that it doesn't get picked up by like an eBay bot or something? Gotcha. I mean, would they pick that kind of thing up?
I'm not trying to.
No, I know. I feel like folklore is a pretty generic term. I guess, unless you put Swift in there.
Like, do you think I could put it in my description or no?
I guess it might ding you since it's not like official merch or anything. And then Kelly says, I have Taylor Swift items listed and they have not been flagged. That's a weird workaround. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I knew everyone was selling these Old Navy plaids as... I mean, they all put her name in their title.
Yeah.
I'ma do it.
Tech and Sports Group seemed pretty adamant about anything you list on eBay will be taken down from Taylor Swift stuff.
I mean, 49,000 plus items sold with Taylor Swift in the title.
It's a new thing, Kathy. Don't do it.
I don't think it's a new thing because when I sold that sweatshirt of it, that's what everyone said not to do, and I did it anyways. And it didn't sell on eBay, but I also didn't get it taken down. And that was 6 months ago. I mean,
yeah. Even if you don't use her name, in this case, though, it's not an official Taylor Swift item. Yeah, but those were just Old Navy things, right? Those other ones that have her name.
right.
So. Oh, it's Evermore, not Folklore. Ben says, is it true you can't put Velcro anywhere? Yeah, Velcro on eBay, and probably on like Poshmark and stuff, is a trademarked brand name. Think of like Kleenex and tissue. Kleenex has become synonymous with tissues because but it is a brand, right? So Velcro is the brand, but the technical term is called hook and loop. That's the product name. So you can't use Velcro because the company Velcro will come and give you what's called a Vero, which is a verified owner's rights something. right, verified rightful owner or something like that. Basically, they say you're not us, and you're selling our product, so you can't do that, and you can get a ding. And Velcro is pretty notorious for catching people and flagging them for that. And this is kind of the same thing, the Taylor Swift thing. This is what the risk is. You run the risk of Taylor Swift or her, record label or whoever owns her name. I don't know how it works with her, but they can come in and flag you for not being the verified owner to sell it. And yeah, there's tons of other companies that do it. There's actually a big list. It's all available on eBay. Now, not all companies handle it the same way. But Velcro is notorious for being like they'll ding anybody and everyone that uses Velcro kind of thing. Onesie by Gerber. That's a Gerber brand onesie. But we've all called the kids, the babies, what is it even called? If it's not
bodysuit.
Bodysuit. It's just kind of become synonymous with what it is. Well, that group is. Anything he says is the word of God. They're calling it keyword spamming now. So they're dinging for keyword spamming. Any company can do it technically, but most of them don't care that much unless it's actually counterfeit. I think a lot of resellers kind of vary their views. I think it's a stupid program, honestly. I'm kind of the opinion that if you buy something, you are the owner of it. Doesn't matter what it's called. So I should be able to sell it. But it's kind of eBay has given into over time, given into large companies like that, their demands, and so they kind of side with. Think of back in the day, Apple was known for Apple was the only place you could buy Apple products. And then they kind of partnered with Best Buy and stuff like that. But before that, you couldn't get anything Apple from anywhere unless it was an Apple store. And they would, I don't know if they did it on eBay. I feel like when the iPhone first came out, there was this whole big issue. I can't remember all the details, but it's kind of like that thing. Looks like the actual Taylor Swift coat is Stella McCartney. Retails for $2,875.
I was looking them up on Posh yesterday, and someone sold one that was it looks like it's Shein or something, but they put her picture as it, and they sold it for a good amount.
Like Melissa McCartney. One Piece. Unless you're Gymshark or White House Black Market. I don't use stock photos though. I do think that's stealing, even though it makes my world harder. Yeah, I feel like stock photos, it's almost like it works against you. Especially in the used clothing market. How much do you think you're gonna be able to sell that for?
Oh, it's a kid's jacket. I don't know.
Oh, it's kids. Oh, One Piece.
Hmm?
It's funny because I thought of the anime too because I know you're selling your anime stuff. Yeah, it's just a onesie. Gotcha. But yeah, One Piece is an anime also. Stella McCartney is an expensive brand. No relation to Melissa McCarthy. Oh, yeah, it's two different names. I sold a bag that was worth almost $1,600. Dang. A Stella McCartney one. I think it skews people's vision of what they're getting. My photos are the actual item, not the new item on a tiny lady. Might get a lot of disappointed anime fans. Stella is Paul McCartney. Like his daughter or something? Wife? Him? Oh, daughter. You put his daughter. I feel like I might have known that and then forgot it.
I did not know that.
Yes, Stella McCartney. I sold, I think, for $500, but I bought it for less than that. A lot less than that. Nice. Her bags are vegan leather, but high quality, not the cheap faux stuff that falls apart. Zombies, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. How you doing? I wonder if vegan leather tastes as good as the real stuff. Does real stuff taste good?
Dang, someone put this one as, I don't know who. Blair Waldorf Gossip Girl. I never seen Gossip Girl, but they sold this Zara jacket for $237, probably because they put that in the title.
Blair Waldorf. Played by Leighton Meester. Meester. Maybe. Wouldn't worry about other people as much, just cracking down on Taylor Swift for some reason. Whoever was asking about Velcro, Rockstar Flipper does a lot of videos about Velcro and lawsuits.
Is he also the one that does videos about things that he doesn't do on his own listings? Is that the same one? Same person?
No comment. Up to 270 sold 90 days. Up to 270 sold in 90 days and 730 active. Hey, way to go. Way to get up there. How are the kids doing with going back to school?
Good, actually.
Yeah, Connor's, he's he's fifth grade, so he's the highest grade of the school now. So he's like, hot stuff. Yeah, we tried to implement some new kind of routines in the morning. And yeah, they had a good week. I mean, you had a couple things here and there, but
School.
yeah, who doesn't?
Okay, I did 10 just now, but I did my 20 for today, which is good. Need to restart my eBay sale, I think. What is it again? I feel like they changed it. Is it discount? No. Yeah.
Discounts. They used to be markdowns or something like that, right? Or promotions.
Oh, it didn't end. I could have sworn. Well, that sale I just made looked like it was sold for a normal price.
He made a fulfillment center for eBay sellers, I guess. For Velcro stuff? Or Vero? I like the comment section of his videos more than the actual videos. But I can't think of anyone else who makes videos about Vero, so I'm not sure. It's kind of a minefield listing certain things on eBay. Well, here is a link to the list. Anybody who wants to check out the Vero list. These are all the companies that own rights. I'm going to go down to Velcro. Velcro companies. And so each one of these is like a document that shows like their rules. So Velcro says, we will enforce against the following: the use of Velcro or one wrap marks to identify generic hook and loop, not manufactured by Velcro. So it's, I mean, they say this, but Velcro will flag you even if it has real Velcro. I feel like that's happened before.
Isn't all Velcro real Velcro? Like, I mean...
I think Velcro, the company, would be very offended that you just said that. The use of Velcro marks to falsely identify components of products such as Velcro shoes or Velcro patches that do not use genuine Velcro brand closures. Let me ask this. Did Velcro invent hook and loop? I'm pretty sure it was invented by NASA or something, wasn't it? Tech and Sports Group probably had resources about Vero, but obviously it's behind a paywall. I think Courtney from Bolo Buddies had some Vero tutorials.
supposed to list these 7 1/3 size. What do I say?
7 1/3. It's like some Harry Potter sizing right there. 9 3/4. I remember seeing Lindy Glenn's video about one of her suspensions. Apparently they put the larger companies on the Vero list, but she got a Vero from a company inside one of those companies. Apparently she checked the list and the brand wasn't on it, but she got one because the brand was owned by one of the companies. Ben says, put 7.33333333.
Scarpa 7 1/3 what? Okay, this is weird.
She has a playlist called Don't List These Items. Huh. I'm just reading about Velcro. Always wished that eBay would just have their item specifics flag words during the listing process. Exactly. Like, they can flag you for some things. Why can't they just automatically put in their Vero list into that? Like, nope, you can't list this. It uses the word Velcro. Keep you from getting in trouble. Because their software was designed in like 1998.
Is this the same?
No.
No.
Is the number on the top right the same?
Yeah.
Then it's probably the same.
Well, I don't know what else to say in the title.
So apparently the guy who invented Velcro, he was a Swiss dude, and I guess he noticed how like those sandburrs were like sticking to his dog's hair and was hard to get out, and like that's what kind of sparked the invention. And his Velcro, he named it Velcro, a combination of velvet and crochet. And so he patented Velcro, but then he sold the rights to a company, Velcro. And so they basically just bought his name, and they didn't invent it or nothing. They just kind of bought it and own the rights, and don't let anybody use the word. Probably not even that dude. The other thing is there's some items you can list for US only, but if you list it in international shipping, they'll Vero you. It's kind of like taxes. what happens if you get dinged for Vero. So yeah, they'll take it down. They'll tell you not to relist. If you get enough of them, you'll get a suspension. We had our friend. This is when it kind of gets out of hand. Our friend, Profit Monsters, Drew. It's been a couple years now, but he had like Allbirds, the shoe company Allbirds, just put out like this huge wave of Vero dings, and he had a bunch of Allbirds like sold, like some were sold, some were still listed, and he got basically, I think you can only have like 3 or so many. You can only have a few of those marks before your account gets suspended. And so they just boom automatically suspended him for items that have been sold and rated and 5-starred and all that kind of stuff. And the Vero program is really only supposed to work if you're selling counterfeits, right? And he didn't sell counterfeits; they were authentics. But the owner of like Allbirds has the right in eBay's eyes to make those claims. And I don't know, there's not really a process. There's not really a process within eBay, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, to right their mistake, right? Like once they've done it, it's kind of done it. Like there's no way to dispute it. Am I wrong? Good night, Debbie. Thanks for hanging out. The other thing is brands continuous cease and desist. Yeah. Yep. How long do dings stay? They disappear? Yeah, they go away. Like a year. Now they have to schedule a defendant's scheme where they file a lawsuit and you don't know you're about to. And you don't know you're about it. Then, once a judge rules in their favor, they freeze your accounts. Wow. So yeah, the system really needs a big overhaul. I understand what they're trying to do, but it gives too much power. Because the Allbird situation, I think they came out and said, hey, that was a mistake. Maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But we even got a Vero from that. But it's kind of obnoxious that they can just come out and flag thousands of listings that they're not independently looking at and determining for themselves. They're just picking anything that has the word Allbird in it or anything that has the word Velcro in it. They're not going to verify whether or not it's authentic. So I do wish there was an overhaul. And like Kelly was saying, even if it was something like, hey, don't use this word, seller, because this company doesn't let you use the word. Now, List Perfectly does have, you can customize your own list of no words, which is great if you actually use it, and it'll prevent you from putting a listing on eBay. Like you can say Velcro onesie. It's called Word Alert, and it'll say, hey, warning, you're about to use a word you don't want to use. And another interesting use I heard was the S word, because it's only one letter typo away from the word shirt. So if you mistype the word shirt and it comes up a naughty word, you can get flagged for that. I don't know if eBay is going to do anything, but you could flag yourself with List Perfectly. I just thought that was an interesting use. Al says, I'm headed out for my walk. Good night, all. Have a great weekend. Have a good one. Enjoy the walk. Yeah, if it stays on your account for a year, you should be able to appeal it if it's authentic and have the strike taken off and then just not relist it. Yeah, I mean, it seems like just an incomplete process that is very heavily weighed on one side. Like, it leaves sellers with no power. Some people, especially new sellers, just genuinely have no idea. That is true. That is true. And, everybody gets a Vero. You've had a few. Did you get one from the Allbirds debacle? No? See, Velcro will even flag you if you say, like, Velcro-like or Velcro style, because you're manipulating search results and stealing from them. What's the market cap of Velcro? That's what I want to know. How big is this company? $300 million company? 305 million? I got one recently for a stock photo of a listing I sold almost 90 days before. Psh. That should be another thing. It's like, once it's sold, should they be allowed to? I guess maybe, I don't know. If it's like truly false, like if it's truly fake stuff. But the fact that they could just claim, nope, that's fake. I think that was something that Harley Davidson was doing for a little bit, just making claims that everything was fake. I'll be right back. Hold down the fort.
Hey guys, I'm gonna list this thing. Alright. I don't have the chat up, guys, so I can't really see what's up. Hi.
Hi. What happened?
Nothing happened.
Nothing? It was a year ago today we met in Charlotte, Kelly said. Has it been a year?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, my kids, had just started school.
Hopefully I will be able to get to a reseller meetup at some point soon. We haven't been anywhere either. My goodness.
Nor can we ever probably go unless it's like around here, or we can't just travel that far. That was stressful to me.
Oh wait, no, we went to. Wait, Trash to Cash was before, wasn't it? Because it was more like our anniversary. Yeah. We didn't learn our lesson. That traveling was bad. I just heard some thunder. Is it raining? Rain for the next hour. You know how many windows open, do you?
Probably. Well, I wouldn't have thought this was a men's sweater. Do they make men's in tall? Okay, I'm not gonna do that one right now. This one I needed to get a picture of the... Why is it so quiet?
I'm trying to figure out how to take these comments off of YouTube videos.
What comments?
Not delete comments. I'm trying to to scrape comments off of the spreadsheet videos, so I can analyze them and see what the
like putting them into something that
what kind of improvements people are looking for
without reading every single one.
Yeah, and I can't. I mean, there's 500 comments. I can't go through and categorize them all. But ChatGPT can, I'm sure. I just got to figure out how. I think I did, though. More or less. Maya was delisting and relisting some items. That's why she was so quiet.
It feels so quiet. I mean, obviously.
Sometimes it's okay to be quiet. Just means we're working.
What?
Slurp. So it's like right in the microphone. Sorry.
Alright, after these three, I'm gonna put away some inventory. That will make me feel better. Because I'm already now I'm ahead. I'm 5 listings ahead into tomorrow. You guys.
Is that a first?
Probably a first ever in my whole life. But I mean, if you take back all the days that I just was like, it's okay, then I'm still probably behind. Like all the days at some point in the year.
You can't even get ahead and then take the lead. So I tried out Auto Posture, which I think someone else suggested. Okay. Did go okay? It's quiet here tonight. It is quiet. It is quiet. It's okay. We like the quiet. I like the quiet. S says, hi from Australia. It's nice to see you guys live, usually at work at this time. I love hearing about your amazing scores when you go out and buy items. Here in Australia, prices have become crazy. I think they've kind of gone crazy almost everywhere, but still some good things to find every once in a while. It runs automatically without having to have your computer on. Ooh. Just wish I had a counter offer bot like Posh Sidekick. Otherwise, it'd been good. All right. It's been a little quiet. Well, we could do this. Got a few members. Looks like Sharon got a membership. Kelly S got a membership. Stacy Macy. Teacher Treasure Chest. And Emmy and Al. Oh, she just went for a walk. She'll see that at another time, I guess. Need to figure out a better looking thing. It's just kind of hard to read. Of course, thanks for hanging out, Stacy. Tried Posh Sidekick for a few days, but then last Friday started dropping prices in my whole closet. Apparently the CCO option was turned on.
Oh, they clear out?
Yeah, turn it off, but it was still randomly dropping prices, so I just had to delete the app. We'll stick with Auto Posher. Thrift Trippin' Mimi, what's going on, Mimi?
Hey, Mimi.
How are you? Becky, hello. So here in Australia, a t-shirt might be $10 new in Kmart. Yeah, you guys still have Kmarts? Or is it a different Kmart? Maybe it's different. Might be $10 new in Kmart, yet the stores might be selling it for $15 used. I feel like that kind of happens here. A little bit, more or less. Weird, I use Psychic and it's never dropped prices. I'm great, says Mimi. Thrifting my way from Georgia to Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. Dang.
Always doing something.
Just always
fun.
tripping. Always tripping all around. That sounds fun. Glad you're out thrifting on the trip. I just started using it 2 days before. Like I said, it turned the setting off, but it kept dropping. Dropped at least 200 before deleting it. Oof. Still have Kmarts. They're the best. I guess like Targets without the food. No, we used to have Kmarts. And I just Googled it. There's only 2 left in the United States.
The whole United States?
As according to 2 months ago. 2 remaining Kmart stores in the U.S. Although maybe it's a different... Yeah, it's owned by the Kmart group. Let me see. Is Kmart... Kmart Australia was part of Kmart USA at one point. They are not the same entity. Interesting, but they're the same name. Vero. I emailed their customer service to ask, but they never got a response. Becky says, I am a bit intimidated by the bins. I think it's common. I still am kind of a little bit. Any tips on being... I mean, she's not asking for tips, but I'm just saying, do you have a tip to be less intimidated? Make friends?
Not to be less intimidated, but... It's pretty intimidating. It never stops, I don't think.
Still finding random items here and there with the wrong price. Had to relist some today. Mimi says, I found so much. It's been a great trip so far. You always find some cool stuff. Which city? I have some cities in the bins have, in some cities the bins have reputations, and some they aren't so bad.
right, turn my screen off so I can put this stuff away.
All right. There we go. You're good.
Ooh, someone's making an offer on something. Do I want to accept $14? I do. I absolutely want to.
Sharon says, thank you for the membership gift. Yay. Welcome back. I feel like you kind of get them. Sharon gets some of the gifts pretty often. It picks them at random. Picks people at random. The bins in my city are basically empty this week or during the week.
That's nice. I feel like ours are more empty on the weekends, weirdly.
Yeah. Becky says, maybe I could meet up with Kathy one day at the bins.
Is it Becky that's...
Becky White?
Oh. I thought we were talking about the one that lives here. What's her last name? Or what's her... Not her last name, but... You know what I'm talking... Vintage Viking Becky.
Oh. Yeah, Vikings.
I wasn't sure if that's who you were talking about. Becky, do you live here?
Does Becky go to the bins?
I don't know if she... I mean, I'm sure she goes sometimes.
Has been.
I don't think I've ever run into her there.
You might see Kathy. I mean, she goes to the bins a few times a week, so you might see her down there.
It's just never planned, really. I just kind of like, I feel like going.
Yep. Oh, you know what? Sometimes it does take a while to get the settings to catch up, so maybe the drops are already in progress. Glad it's working better. Yeah, I was kind of suspecting that. Megan says, okay, fine. If you're going to accept $14, I guess I'll accept my $20 for food. All right.
This morning I accepted $12 on a $39 listing just because it was a pair of Clarks from the bins that had kind of dirty footbeds. I'm like, that's fine.
Where's Tommy in Seattle? Probably busy working. Yeah, probably. Or walking his dogs. I was trying to get... Mimi says, I was trying to bring my inner Kayla, Karen, or Kat to find vintage decor, but my inner Kathy made me get all the shoes.
That's the thing I wish I could find more of at the bin.
More shoes or decor?
Well, I guess both. Mostly shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, decor would be nice.
You found some cool stuff here.
I know, but we haven't put it anywhere. It's just cluttering up the guest room.
We are using those lamps every day.
I do like those lamps.
Those cool brass lamps.
I should be able to put my pillow collection to use now with the couch. Hopefully.
All right, what was I doing over here? I got like 40 tabs open. Yeah, I was trying to decide if I should counteroffer, but it would have probably counteroffered 25, so what the heck? Let's not worry about it. I'm still making a little bit of profit. I didn't know about the Facebook group. Flip is the same way, though. They respond much faster in their group. I kept Flip just for the D-list, relist, and the auto posture. And just sign up for 25 Dollar Poshmark automation. You guys have any fun plans for the weekend? Kids have the day off of school tomorrow, but they have some testing to do, so I got to take them in at 9 o'clock.
Oh, they're asking us.
No,
Oh,
I'm asking them, but I'm preemptively answering my own question.
So you're asking them a question that you just wanted to tell your answer about?
I'm just trying to break the silence.
You could just go watch Your Honor.
We haven't talked about food yet. You guys want to talk about food? We had carne asada tacos tonight.
So good.
Laura says, flying home Saturday evening. Plan to sleep for a very long time. I plan on. Are you gonna sleep in a little tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
No,
I got things to do. I got to do my last 15 listings so I'm not behind. And then we have date night.
When I say sleep in, like, I want to sleep till like 8.
I have an appointment at 11 and I think I might need to go to Ben's before. I don't know.
Well, Becky, Kathy will be at the Ben's tomorrow before 11.
Well, that depends if I actually wake up. My life changes like every minute. I just reevaluate and organize my thoughts every 5 minutes. It's even
impossible
a lie.
because she's
literally this morning I woke up with a plan, and as we're walking to the car to take the kids to school, I'm like, actually, do you want to go do this? And, yeah.
Kathy will ask and ask and ask, like, we need to make a plan. I need to know what's going on tomorrow. So we'll sit down. We'll make a plan for the week. We'll like, okay, I got it in the calendar. This is what we got. This is a good plan. And then, yeah, she'll be like, I'm going to go do this instead. I'm just feeling like going to this. Which, hey, it works.
I get everything done usually. Sometimes I'm behind.
I mean, everything gets done. Sometimes you're always getting caught up on listings. But hey, you're 5 listings ahead as of right now.
That's true. But watch me, I'll go to Starbucks in the morning to do my 15, and then I'll only do 10 because I'll be like, oh, I'm just so bored. I have to not do it. That's like what I do. I do that.
It's like the kid with like money burning a hole in his pocket. You have like time burning a hole in your pocket.
That's true.
I just ate some mac and cheese after I took some pictures.
Yum.
Just been eating some pumpkin seeds non-stop. Nice. I like pumpkin seeds. Although I like the ones that are like with no shells. I'm the same way. Thanks, ADHD. Is that what that's called? Hello, Mick Short King. What's up? That's my brother.
Oh. Conrad.
How's Alaska?
I know, it's been a while.
He was sending me. Did I show these pictures he sent me? I probably didn't.
I don't know if you did.
He just sent me a couple of his pics. For me, it is sometimes I just have to follow the dopamine so I can get something done. It's awesome. Good. Glad you liking it, man. I feel like Alaska's one of those places you can either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
I think I would love it, and I think you would probably hate it. Although the thrifting is good up there.
I mean, I think I would love how beautiful it is, but I wouldn't love being cold, and I would not love... Is that where, like, it's dark at random times?
It's not random.
Well,
but yeah,
it's just
like
not
longer
what
periods
we're
of
used
time.
to.
Yeah, it says we love it here. You guys settling in nice, huh? You gonna ever leave? You gonna go buy like yeah, buy like an airplane and some land, and then go make a cabin or something? That's the plan? Nice.
Sorry.
Do you mind?
Am I loud? You hear that?
That's the plan. Going to Korea again? When do they have you going out? November? For like 6 months? Are you in a remote area? I think he's in Anchorage, right? Nine months. Well, that's a bummer. You guys making good friends and stuff up there? You, Natty? We never call each other, guys. So we're just chatting, catching up. There's Tommy, just popping in to say hi. I had an accidental nap, and it was fantastic.
Chris does that every day.
I had a nap.
Has an
I had a
accidental nap.
totally on purpose nap just before the live.
Sure, I'll listen to the Harry Potter book with you so that I can have a little nap time.
Oh, I'm trying to. Well, I wanted both of the boys to listen with us, or with me, but only Connor's interested in listening to audiobook of Harry Potter. So we try to listen to about 15-20 minutes a day. We're only like on chapter 2. It's been 3 days. Natty's got an interview today and got a job at a daycare. Nice.
So he has to go to Korea, but she stays there.
Yeah, she can't go to Korea with you, right? Sounds like you need to visit Alaska sometime in the 9 plus months, and you could find out if you like it. Oh, I'm sure I would like it. But he's heading out in November, so just a couple months. Sweet, man. I mean, other than going to Korea. Everywhere you look, it's picture perfect. What's the latest the sun has been up for you since you've been there? Or the latest it came out? Like, what's the most different light during the day situation you've had so far? Alaska equals burr. I mean, not all of Alaska is super cold. It's a big place. Let's see, what's the weather? It's only 58 degrees right there. I mean, that's about what it is here. We're 60. It was light for 19 hours. Would you wouldn't be able to do that, huh?
Need some serious curtains or something.
Too cold.
I'll just go to the bins during that time. 19 hours at the bit.
Now, is stuff closed at night? Like at 10 o'clock when it's bright out? Have you ever seen an Alaskan picture without snow? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't produce one. Gives you time to plan and save up. I keep joking with my parents, if it keeps getting hotter here, I'll end up retiring in Maine or Alaska. Summer in Maryland is running in the 90s for weeks. I mean, today was a pretty cold day, but we've been in the 90s for the past week or so. Yeah, today was a high of 67. It's kind of a thunderstorm right now. Did anyone else watch Northern Exposure? That sounds familiar. Was that like an old 90s? '90s show? Yeah. I don't know if I ever saw it. It took place in Alaska. The entire month of July was 90s every day. Ooh. Maybe it's the humidity. It's killing me. I don't know. Humidity does it for me. I don't I don't do good with humidity. Today it was 102, says Kelly, but only the fourth day this year over 100. Over 100. It's crazy. We've been just sitting at 98 all summer. Eee.
Like we've hardly got over 90 at all, really.
I mean, we've had a few days over 90.
few.
It was 90 something yesterday.
Some people have 90 every day of the whole year.
Like Kelly. Is the temperature in Colorado normally cooler this time of the year? I don't know.
Cooler than...
I feel like our weather is so... like the range of what it can be is so wide. It's hard to be... It's hard to know what the average is or what it normally is. Now you're losing about 5.36 minutes of light every day. So every day, the day is 5.5 minutes less. Nice. Currently live in Texas and it's hot here. So historically, the weather in Colorado, springs. Our historical average would be 84.6 degrees for today. But today it was... Our high was 68, so I mean, it's pretty cool based off the historical average. But our record hot for today is 96. But again, I think a storm just came through. Every state I've driven through on this trip has been hot and rainy. LOL, is one of the cameras on the doggy? Yeah, it's the Reese cam. You alive? You a good boy? He's opening his eyes. You can hear me. It's been over 100 degrees this whole week. Oof. Reese has had a great snooze tonight. I don't know if he's moved. He's alive. Are you alive? Sleeping good. Good boy. He's probably gonna flash you guys. I'm not saying we're as hot as Texas, but it wasn't like this. The other day, a utility worker in my city died of heat stroke. Oh my gosh. 68 sounds like heaven. It was nice today. It was nice and overcast, like just clouds all day.
Yeah.
Had a light sprinkle in the middle of the day, but it's just started raining tonight. It was nice. I mean, this week was hot enough to where the AC had a hard time keeping up.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Oh, Lori says I miss my puppy. It's tough. He heard good boy and was like, is this something I should move for? Are pets or treats involved? Let me see if I say a word. Let's see if I get a reaction without actually talking to him. He's like waiting for it. Maybe we should get some carrots or treats or go outside or something. Maybe you have to go potty. Carrot. He's not reacting at all. You, Dad, you woke me up and we're what? No treats? Now let me look at him and say it. Carrot. Oh, that got a reaction. I bought something for my dog at the bins. Nice. Bringing home some puppy toys, puppy prizes. Miss your fur babies too. Jen says, I was wondering where you were, Tommy. What? You forgot where you put something?
I just thought everything I just put in that box. I don't know about it.
Was wondering where you were. Thought you were busy working. Nope, he was napping. Seems like you two have a great relationship and are great teammates. Sometimes. Are we good teammates? Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yes, I think we are.
Just don't ask us to play softball together. He knows you're scamming him.
Who?
Not laying down anymore.
Who am I? I'm not scamming him.
No, me. You a good boy.
Huh.
It's like he waits for me to look away and then he looks at me. You a good boy. Had an accidental nap. He heard treats and lifted his head. He deserves a treat. He heard that one. I don't have any treats down here. I don't have any. You want some ice?
That's not worth him getting out of bed for. Aww.
These are cookie dough.
Easy. Tricked you. You were tricked.
I don't have anything, Reese. Should I go get some?
No, it's okay.
No, we got 5 minutes. Can you wait 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, you're too old. You're
Yeah.
too old to jump, dude. I'll get him some treats and take him outside. We gotta wait 5 more minutes, Reese. He was only in his 30s. Oh, they were a trash collector, but it was $100. $100 that day. I keep saying $100 when I see the number 100. 100 degrees that day. Yeah, I was scamming him, not you. A nap is good, Tommy. Hope it doesn't make you stay up all night. I don't know how those UPS workers were working with no AC in their trucks. Oh, my brother's sending photos of Alaska. Look, there's a picture of Alaska with no snow. It's a bear. I don't know how to focus on it. Had to get some points in. Jen broke 10K. Tommy has more. He's a good boy. He'll wait 5 minutes. He'll wait 5 minutes. He's eyeballing me though. Hello. Tommy says, I'm always up all night, Jen. I've always been a night person. 3 to 4 is normal sleepy time. OMG, same. I feel like I may have insomnia, but I don't want to admit it. Back to bed he went. Reese definitely does not have insomnia. This dog sleeps mean, he's probably only awake like 4 or 5 hours a day. He's sleeping the rest of the day. He's cute, all curled up in his bed. Are you a cute boy? He's like, stop looking at me and talking to me. Good night, Mama with a camera. Thanks for stopping in.
Night, night.
Hope you have a good rest of your trip. I guess noise doesn't bother him. Mine gets crazy with just any small noise now. He's not bothered at all. Not bothered at all. I mean, even like vacuums. Like he could be laying like that on his bed upstairs, and I can like vacuum and like go under the bed and push his bed up.
Yeah.
And he'll be annoyed, but he won't care. He's probably used. Yeah. No, when him and like we had a female lab, and when they were puppies, my parents at the time had some property, and they had like a shooting range in the back of the property, and we would take them, you know, like shooting like clay pigeons and stuff. So they've been around noise. They don't mind the noise. Fireworks doesn't bother them. Do you think he misses the old house? No. I'm sure if he went there, he'd have a good time sniffing everything. Mimi says, I'm going to bed, getting up early to thrift. See you here next week. We'll see you, Mimi.
Night, night.
Have fun thrifting, tripping. Get all the good stuff. Leave some for the rest of us. All right, it's 9 o'clock. How much more you got?
I'll just do these 3 that are right in front of me and be done.
He's happy to be where his people in his bed are. He'd be happier with some carrots. May catch up to you, only 1,000 points off. No nap next week, Tommy. Gotta keep your lead. I wonder when we'll use the points, though. Hey, maybe next week I get to have something you guys can spend some points on. I've been thinking about trying to use it as a way where you guys can send some text to speech. Maybe add a little element that way.
Done.
You're done?
Okay, bye.
Reese's ready for some carrots? You wanna go eat some? You wanna go eat? You wanna go potty? Oh, stretch. Put the butt in the air. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. In this one, we appreciate it. I'll be putting a video up tomorrow. And Anything else?
Y'all are the best.
You all are the best. Especially the ones that are here right now. No.
Helping
Everyone.
me get work done.
Yeah.
Saying nice things to me.
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not holding my breath
about
the
points.
I don't blame you. There's a carrot emoji.
I'm not holding my breath that he works on the school bus this week, even though he said he is.
All right, guys. Good night. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.